If you notice that all of a sudden you start waking up between the time of 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., then this video is specially for you. Many of you watching me right now, you'll have even discovered that the dreams you have between these times are very different and prophetic, and you discover that these dreams even come to pass. Now there is something very special about you that God is trying to bring to your notice, and I'm going to show you in this video. Please like this video, because when you do so, you are helping this video to spread to a greater number of people on this platform. Thank you very much. But the first thing you need to understand is that time is a mystery in the spirit. And in the spirit, we have what we call time gates, or you can call it time portals. There are specific things God will want to do in a kairos moment that God does not do until this particular time is open. Now, this is why you discover that all of a sudden it's like there is a season in your life that any dream you have between the time of 3 to 5, you are discovering that these are prophetic dreams. Sometimes you wake up to pray and you go to bed around 3 or you go to bed around 4, but you discover that the kind of dreams you are seeing is strange, and you are not having these dreams at other times. Something deep, something angelic is happening around you. Now, when we are talking about time gates, we are talking about spiritual activities that happens at certain times. There are 4 time gates in the night. We have the time gate of 6 p.m., we have the time gate of 9 p.m., we have the time gate of 12 a.m., we have the time gate of 3 a.m. Are we together? These are the time gates of the night. And in every of these time gates, there are spiritual realities that are ushered into the earth realm. I would have taken out time to teach you about the mystery behind 6 p.m., 9 p.m., 12 p.m. But in this video, I just want to stay with 3 a.m. God operates in any time. God is not restricted or limited with time. But there are some special times in the spirit. It is called kairos time. It is called times of divine intervention that God brings to you at a particular season. You see, 3 a.m. is the season of the angelic. The Bible calls it the 4th watch of the night. So all of a sudden, it's like there is something in you that wakes you up by this time. You need to understand that there is an angelic atmosphere around you, and God is about to bring you into supernatural supplies. God is bringing you into spiritual intervention. And if you begin to pray at this time, you'll be noticing strong angelic supernatural encounters around your life. Now, when I'm talking about divine intervention time, you need to understand that not all times are not the same in the spirit. Something happened in the Bible. In 1 Samuel chapter 9, the Bible says Saul misplaced his ass. He did not know that it was God orchestrating it so that he can meet Prophet Samuel and become ordained as the king of Israel. Are you seeing? To Saul, he misplaced something, but to God, he was about to link him up into divine encounter. To you are just waking up by 3 a.m. Maybe I'm just waking up to ease myself. I'm just waking up. You don't know that it is angels that are tapping you to begin to respond to what is happening in the realm of the spirit. Because there is the responsibility of God, and there is also the partnership of man to begin to pray at that time. What about David? The father told David, he said, go give your brothers food in the war ground, in the battleground. He did not know that what was happening was spiritual intervention time. That it was that time he now met Goliath, defeated Goliath, and you see, that was when the announcement came upon David. Imagine David was at home. So to David, his father sent him on an errand, but to God, something was about to shift in the life of David. Just like you, normally you don't wake up in the night, you don't wake up at 12 a.m., you don't wake up at 2 a.m., but you discover that consistently your eyes will just open by 2 a.m. and that is not the time to go back to sleep. That is not the time to go ease yourself and go back to sleep. That is the time to begin to respond to what is happening in the spirit, because God is about to bring you into what I call divine intervention. Are we together now? What about Joseph? So Joseph, his father sent him on an errand to go give his brothers food, but that was when the brothers sold him. To Joseph, that was the worst day of his life, but he did not know that God was preparing him to be the second in command of Egypt as at that time. Are you seeing what is happening? It's called kairos, divine intervention moment. You see, 3 a.m. this is one of the times that the angelic is very active. You see, angels are active 24 hours, but you see, 3 a.m. is a very special moment where there is active activities of angels on the face of this earth. There are some angelic activities that only happens at night. They don't happen during the day. Of course, there are angelic activities that happen during the day, but there are some important angelic activities that is limited to the night hour. Now pay attention. That is why you notice that if you sleep in the afternoon and you sleep in the night, you discover that the night dreams are more prophetic. Of course, you can have a prophetic dream in the day, but there is something special about the night hour. There are some specific angels that enters into the earth realm in the midnight and they are sent back to heaven in the day. This was the angel that Jacob encountered in the Bible. In Genesis 32 verse 26, the Bible said that Jacob wrestled with this angel around the 4th watch of the night. The 4th watch of the night is the time between 3 a.m. to daybreak. Guess what? Jacob saw the angel. He was wrestling. Prophetically speaking, it is like somebody praying, wrestling. Lord, I will not stop until you bless me. Lord, I will not stop until you change my story. Jacob was wrestling in prayers. And as at this time, prophetically, guess what? The Bible said the angel started begging Jacob. The angel started begging him, say, allow me to go. The day is about to break. I'm not supposed to be here at this time. My assignment is done. I came in the night. My assignment is done. Jacob said, I'm not stopping until you bless me. And that was how the story of Jacob changed forever. That was when the angel changed his name from Jacob to Israel. Imagine Jacob woke up at that time and he was sleeping. Guess what would have happened? He would have missed that encounter. It is the hour of divine intervention. Many of you listening to me right now, you discover that even the dreams you have that time are very different. Something is happening in your atmosphere. Jesus also was always very active around this time. The Bible said at the fourth watch of the night, Jesus was walking upon the sea. When other people are sleeping, what is the fourth watch? The fourth watch is the watch of 3 a.m. What was Jesus doing active around that time? Walking upon the sea. That is the time of visitations. That is the time of supernatural encounters. The Bible said the disciples were on the boat and they saw Jesus walking upon the sea. And they were like, is this a spirit? This is the time of encounters. Prophetically speaking, Jesus was walking upon the sea. Sometimes when you wake up around this time, you just need to sit down and put a worship instrumental, and sometimes you may be led not to even pray. You will just be there, be still before the presence of God. Play the worship, focus on Jesus. Don't pray, don't speak, just focus on him. Oh, as I'm even doing this now, I'm feeling the power of God upon me. You begin to notice that you'll be entering into visions, you'll be entering into encounters, realities. Sometimes you begin to feel the power of God, goose pimples on your body, heat sensations. The power of God will become so real to you. If you read Matthew 14 verse 25, at the fourth watch of the night, Jesus was walking. The fourth watch is around at 3 a.m. Don't forget what I said. The first watch of the night is 6 p.m. Second watch 9 p.m. Third watch 12 a.m. Fourth watch 3 a.m. So Jesus was walking upon the waters. These are times of supernatural activities upon the earth. Jesus did not walk on water in the afternoon. It was not recorded. I'm speaking prophetically now. He walked on the water around that time, because that is the time of supernatural activities. This is the time of visitations. If you read Mark chapter 6 verse 48, the Bible says Jesus saw them struggling upon the sea. The wind was too much, and guess what? Jesus was walking upon the water. Prophetically speaking, maybe a man is having struggles, having a lot of stormy experience, nothing is working. Guess what? The Bible said they were struggling around that time, 3 a.m., which is the fourth watch, and Jesus walked upon the waters. So when you wake up to prayers around that time, oh my God, you will discover that divine intervention will be happening around you. This is why the Lord gave me 3 a.m. for the global prayers. So we begin to pray around this time. And I tell you, many people have been seeing supernatural results. If you have not joined the prayer already, it is time to join. The link is on my bio. Join this prayer move and you'll be seeing divine intervention in your life. The kind of testimonies people send to me since when we started these prayers, my God, I've never seen something like this. My goodness. Fourth watch is the watch of angelic activities. It's the time where angels are wrapping up what God sent them to do in the midnight, and they are going back to heaven. So that is the time you trap angels. That is the time you receive prophetic messages, you receive prophetic rewards. Of course, God is active 24 hours of the day. Please don't get me wrong, okay? God is active, but I'm trying to tell you that when you see this particular timing, you are waking up unusually, please take advantage of it. Remember, there was a time that this fourth watch was open to me. Of course, it is open to us now. That's why we are doing the global prayers around that time. But there was a time it was open to me personally. I will wake up 3, I will be praying. I noticed that time was switching. I will wake up by 3, I will pray till 4, 5, 6. Sometimes I will open my phone, I will say that the time is, let's say 4:30 a.m. I will drop the phone, continue praying. By the time I open my phone to check what is the time again, I will see that time is, let's say 3:58. I'll be like, but I just saw 4:30 now. What is happening here? Okay, I thought it was a coincidence. I thought maybe my eyes was deceiving me. I woke up, I noticed the next day I will be praying. I can see 3:30. By the time I open my eyes, I'm seeing 3:15. I'm seeing 2 something. I'm like, what is happening, for crying out loud? I called my prayer partner. I said, this is what I'm noticing. My prayer partner said, you are noticing it too? My prayer partner was noticing the same thing, because it was 2 of us praying around that time. I said, my God, what is happening? God was taking me to the future, bringing me back, taking me to the future, bringing me back. My God, that season of my life, I noticed a strange supernatural encounter I've never noticed in my life. If as this are kairos, to you may wake up 12, to you may wake up 2. You may notice your own time is 1:45, 1:30. Strange odd times. You need to rise up and begin to pray. And when you begin to pray, begin to take note of your dreams, your visions. That's that season. I tell you, your life will never remain the same. Now, don't forget, we are not limiting our prayer life to just 3 a.m. God hears prayers all the time. All I'm saying is that when you notice that unusually you are waking up consistently at a particular time, take advantage of that timing. Please tell us on the comment section what stood out for you on this video. Have you ever experienced something like this before? If you have ever done, let us know on the comment section. Let's know how this video has blessed you. Please do not forget to like this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to this page. Please hit the notification bell so you always get notified whenever I post a new video on this platform. Thank you very much. God bless you.